So this video, I just want to tell you guys that it's very much unscripted. I have some bullet points that I want to get through. However, the video itself, I don't have an exact script for it, so you're going to have to bear with me if I kind of ramble a bit, but I'll do my best to edit those parts out. The first thing I want to talk about is Dandy's World. Regarding the state of Dandy's World, I did post a video talking about the timeline, which is where a lot of you guys may know me from now. I posted that video a couple days ago, and so I've been able to kind of, share the timeline and events with people. People have been able to make their informed opinions on the game and whether they'll continue playing it or supporting it or not. And overall, that was my intention and my goal with that video. So for starters, there have been, supposed proof of Qwel playing Overwatch. Um, as opposed to coming out and talking to the community and maybe, giving her side of the story or explaining a bit, which I find very funny, because these are serious things. In the description of my video, the timeline video, I stated that this is not drama, and I hate one of my biggest pet peeves is other content creators, specifically other dandy tubers, who, you know, have been farming off of this kind of situation. Oh, the Dandy's World controversy, the Dandy's World drama. And it's not drama. It is so much more than a stupid internet drama, stupid cancel culture. It is real criminal allegations, okay? Real people's lives, real survivors. And it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. And it's just so disheartening when people try to take something like that, something so serious and something that has genuinely affected people's lives, okay? Actual victims, actual survivors. And like I said, they just label it, oh, Dandy's World drama. And it's like, it's not drama. And so I made it very clear excuse me, in the description of my video that it's not drama. This is a real, actual situation that people are going through. It has, affected people's mental health, physical health, it all around. It's just a really bad situation. Stop calling it drama because it is actual criminal offenses. So, people have been talking online that Qwel, like I said, has been caught playing Overwatch as opposed to addressing the situation, which I don't know how true these screenshots are. Again, I can't verify, but supposedly the person who posted these screenshots was then unfriended by Qwel shortly after. Something else I'd like to address regarding Dandy's World is this right here. So supposedly for the past couple hours, maybe a day or so, people have been saying that, again, allegedly, I don't know how accurate or legit these screenshots are, but apparently Qwel has. I'm going to read this. Qwel is not only ignoring everything and refusing to address any of it and playing Overwatch instead, pretty sure everyone saw that screenshot already, but is deadass working on another update. At this point, just stick to bug fixes or just leave the game alone like you did with Labor Frenzy. A new update isn't going to dredge half your former fan base back from Animal Hospital. So apparently, these images here show a possible Toon of the Week update. Some people think that this is Toon of the Week, some kind of update to do with the Circus Trio, which would include Louis, Yata, and Blot. Again, I don't know how accurate this is, and I don't know where I don't even know what this is. I have always said this. I am not a technical person. I don't know anything about coding or scripting. So I don't know how accurate this is, but this is basically, what people are talking about. So people are saying that not only is she being caught playing Overwatch instead of addressing the allegations, but she's planning another update without even addressing it. And so with that out of the way, I kind of want to talk a bit about my direction for my channel. So first of all, as you guys do know, I am the creator of this little show. It's called Toon Love Island. A lot of you guys have enjoyed it. Overall, it's been a really nice series, but besides the statistics, it has introduced me to so many awesome people that I really care about. All of our voice actors, our artists, there is so many awesome people that I appreciate so much. And so I was at a crossroads because I no longer want to really support or play Dandy's World, but I don't want to leave these people who have so much talent and are really looking forward to this series and getting the script and reading their lines. I don't just want to leave them hanging. And at the same time, in complete honesty, this is a project that has meant a lot to me. It's my first time ever working with a team. It's my first time ever directing anything of my own. And it's something that I take a lot of pride in. As silly as it may sound, but I genuinely do enjoy it. And it's taught me a lot about casting, a lot about leadership, a lot about different like types of editing and color grading and mixing. And it's been such a useful tool for me to learn as an editor. And so I'll be completely honest with you guys. I do want to finish TLI. That is my intention. I do want to finish it. I want to bring it to its end, however or wherever that may be. I don't actually know at the moment. So I will be continuing to In Love Island. However, the releases will be a little slower. We do only have about 2 or 3 episodes left, so it's not too much to worry about. But I will be trying to end that as soon as I can, but it is not canceled. A lot of Dandy's World comic dubs or other projects that have been similar to mine um, have been canceling their projects because they no longer want to be affiliated with Dandy's World, which is completely understandable. But in my case, I will be finishing Toon Love Island, and I'm excited to see kind of how it goes because not even I know how it'll end. Besides from that, as I had stated, I no longer really want to start or continue supporting Dandy's World. So that brings me to my second point, which is my content and my content shifts. I have so much planned for this channel. I am going to be taking a huge shift with my content, which is slightly scary, but also slightly exciting, but also slightly nerve-wracking. And I'm just like all over the place and the world is ending. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm going to be taking a huge shift with my content. So there are multiple things. The first thing is I am going to be promoting several horror games. So I'm actually part of a creator program for an upcoming horror game known as Wonderland. A lot of you guys may have been hearing me, talk about it. Um, and if you're not yet in the Discord server, do be sure to join because that is where I will be posting a lot of sneak peeks that I get, a lot of updates about when it'll come out, which will hopefully be very soon. And I'm very excited. I am the first one on this kind of like the content creator in the Discord server, so it's very very exciting for me. I am also going to be beta testing another game that is coming up. It is also a horror game. I can't give any information about that at the moment. I'm very sorry. It's all very hush hush, but I promise at the moment I can give you guys information about it. I will. All I'm gonna say is that based off what I've seen so far, it is so awesome. And I'm so excited to show you guys when I'm able to finally share about it. But at the moment, I can't share much. So I'm currently part of two horror teams and very excited for that and additional opportunities that may arise from it, which is why I am going to be pivoting a lot more to the horror genre, actual horror games. So like this game that's coming out, Wonderland, the other game that I will be beta testing for. I am going to be releasing an Indigo Park gameplay that I did. It was actually really fun. I did enjoy it a lot. I'm going to continue Poppy Playtime. I'm going to do some FNAF content. Like, I'm going to just be doing as much content as I can regarding anything that's horror or thriller or scary, because in all honesty, that's what I enjoy. I really do enjoy it. And it doesn't just have to be off platform. It can also be on platform games. Like I said, Wonderland will be one of those. Anything else that's scary that I find on Roblox, I'll most likely play it. But I'll also just be playing anything that I kind of feel like. So I am going to be releasing a Mecha Chameleon game. If I haven't released it by now, I don't know exactly when. But anyways, I'm going to be releasing a Mecha Chameleon game. Like basically anything that I kind of see that is fun and also recommended to me by you guys, I will make sure to do. I also would like to state with this now known that because of my new kind of content shift, um, first of all, there will be an added gore element. As with most horror games, there is an element of gore. So, viewer discretion will be advised. And on top of that, there will be a bit more of adult language. There will be a bit more of some swears here and there. I'm not going to be over here cursing like a sailor. That's not my personality, but there will be some uncensored swears. So from now on, moving forward, my content will be more so directed at 16 and above. Um, so I'm kind of steering away from that family friendliness, but again, I am still going to be me. I'm not changing or nothing. It's still me. It's just a bit more of a different side of me that a lot of you haven't seen before. So no, I'm not exactly quitting YouTube. However, for the moment, I will not be releasing anything to do with Dandy's World going onward unless it's just Toon Love Island trying to finish that up. And in all honesty, unless we receive something from Qwel, because the thing is, I've also been hearing, I was told by somebody that the reason Qwel may not be speaking is because, again, like I stated in the very beginning of this video, it is not drama. It is actual real people's lives, actual criminal allegations. These are actual offenses. Like, it's not internet drama or cancel culture. And so I heard that Qwel may not be speaking about this because she may have been told by law enforcement or, somebody, up there in the legal, ladder to not talk about it because it's not her place, and therefore that's why she hasn't come out. And that's kind of giving her the benefit of the doubt, which I really want to do because in all honesty, myself as a person, I don't exactly, how do I say this? I try my best to give the benefit of the doubt when I can because I don't just want to villainize everyone, you know. I don't think that's a fun way to live. So, I try really hard. I've tried to remain as partial as possible, but at the moment, my heart 100% stands with the victims. I genuinely just stand with the victims, and so I cannot continue supporting a game that that kind of did what it did, and it also breaks my heart because Dandy's World means a lot to me as well. Um, it's where I kind of have gotten my start. I'll forever be grateful for it, but I just at the moment I can't. That doesn't align with my morals and who I am as a person, not just content creator Nicole, but real Nicole behind the screen. I'm sorry guys, and I know that a lot of people are not going to like that. A lot of people aren't going to care, or a lot of people will be scared of the horror games, which I totally understand because I have built up a fan base of majority children, which I love. It's really nice, to have such a young fan base and make others smile, but at the same time, I understand if this is not their cup of tea. Um, so literally this video is meant to be a update video on my channel and where I'll be going from here, but also just to announce that if you're not interested in seeing other types of games, specifically horror games, to please unsubscribe because I don't want you guys seeing something that you're not interested in. And, I just kind of wanted to update you guys and tell you guys about this. It's heartbreaking and you have every right to feel grief. Your feelings are very valid to everyone who's listening to this. Your feelings are valid. If you feel upset over Dandy's World, don't let anybody tell you that they're not. However, again, I would just like to remind everybody that this is a lot more than, again, you can't see my fingers, but I'm doing quotation marks, internet drama. These are real criminal allegations, real people's lives, actual awful things that have occurred. So just keep that in mind when you're discussing your grief over Dandy's World. Um, and maybe who knows, in the future, if something happens and somehow it's a bit more ethical for me to continue playing Dandy's World, I will do it because I do love the game. But at the moment, I think I'm going to be taking a step back from all of that. So yeah, that's basically it. Just wanted to share this with you guys. Feel free to let me know any game recommendations you have for me down below. Like I said, do join the Discord server and follow me on TikTok if you'd like to see more content regarding my upcoming content. And I wish you all an amazing day. Please, everybody, remember to eat a snack, drink some water, shower, get your sleep, and take care of your mental health. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.